What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing today? How are y'all doing? What's going on? I'm gonna give everybody a little few minutes to tap in. How's everything going? How's everything going? You can see the subject. The subject is Donald Trump and Bob Lee. Yeah, we're gonna just tap in for about 10, 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. Right. Yeah. Just giving everybody a few minutes to come on in. We're going to be talking about Donald Trump situation a little bit, and we're going to be discussing the Bob Lee situation. Donald Trump and Bob Lee. Yeah, just giving everybody a little bit of time to come on in. We're going to get right on into it. We're going to get right on into it about the 2 minute mark. Just giving everybody time to tap in. Hope everybody's day is going well. Um, I know for some of y'all it's the late afternoon. I know for some it is exactly noon. Just wherever you're tapping in at, just hope everything is going well for you. Another thing is make sure you stay positive, never give up on your goals and dreams. On your goals and dreams. Now, it's certain instances where you have to give up on. When you see a situation that's really just not working out for you, or a situation that is not conducive to your growth or conducive to where you're going in life, it's okay to let things go. But when I say never to give up, I mean never giving up on your goals and your dreams and your aspirations on what you was meant here, what you were put here for, and what you were meant to do in this life. You know, never to give up on that, because you will get a break sooner or later. So when I say that, I don't want that to be confused with just randomly going into any situation blindfoldly and just never giving up on the situation, and the situation is not conducive at all to your growth or your mental stability and all of that. So just make sure you understand me on that when I say that. But yeah, today what we're going to be talking about, let's go ahead and get right into it. It's at 2:46, so that gave everybody a little bit of time to come on in. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about the Donald Trump situation. I want to know your thoughts. You can leave comments, share, like, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. When you like, it actually pushes it down the YouTube algorithm. So make sure you like, share, subscribe. Yeah, the situation we're gonna be talking about is the Donald Trump, the arrangement situation. Um, I remember when Donald Trump when he had first ran, not first ran for president. No, when Joe Biden and Kamala Harris uh, were in the presidency, president and vice president. And I don't know if you remember this or not, but Kamala and Joe Biden, they had already said that they were going to make it hard for Donald Trump coming back to run for presidency. And from their words and what's going on, they it seemed to be true to me. You know, I know that everybody have their opinion, and it's very, very a controversial topic when it comes to a situation like this, because everyone, everyone has their own opinion when it comes to Democratic and the Republican Party, um, and that changes over cultural or different nationalities. Over different nationalities, that number is very controversial when it comes to that. Not going to get into all of that. Just want to know what y'all think about the situation. Yeah, just talk to me, tell me what you think. You can text live. I mean, you can not text, but you can live chat. My personal opinion is that I believe that the Democratic Party is making it hard for them. This is part of. It seems as this is part of the political bashing, that they do to hurt the other credit, to hurt the credibility of the candidate. Um, as far as the 34 counts of felony charges that he have in the hush money that they are allegedly accusing him of. You're innocent until proven guilty. Um, I don't know. I guess we're going to find all of that out sooner than later. So yeah, it's a sticky situation when it comes to that. So what do y'all think? Okay. I see a couple people in here that's they think that he's guilty. And some say he's not. Some say he's being um, some say he's being targeted by the Democratic Party. Yeah, it's a when you go into these situations are very, they could be very delicate. To That's one thing that they taught us in school, like race, religion, and yeah, I think race, religion, and politics. Those are the three main things people do fall out for. Like it could be an all-out war based on those things because different politics and Republican Party, Democratic Party, they have affected people in different ways. And it depends on like what part of the socioeconomic level or the educational level, you know, the systemic level of where you are, where it can hurt you or help you. So, everybody's being affected differently. That's why you have so many opinions about who should be president and why. Because everybody has their uh, sometimes it's just a personal agenda. It's a personal agenda, or it could be a personal agenda or personal beliefs that people live by that governs their actions and what they or what or where they want to see our country go, in what direction. You have the liberalists, you have the conservatives. So it's a lot of viewpoints. And then, when you look at media, you look at the television and different things, that they're portraying, the propaganda that's out there, they're feeding the public on certain things to think about. Just like you can look at CBS, you can look at Fox News, you can they could be talking about all the same situation, but at the same time, they're trying to put their viewpoints on you. So what I'm saying is that even after saying all of that, you have to learn to think for yourselves, or someone will think for you, or they're going to suggest this to you or suggest these type of thoughts that's going to help you or persuade you in some type of way. So you must remember that you have to learn to think for yourself when you're looking at all these politics. It's so much, and when I tell you it's so much, to where you just have to research. Well, first of all, you got to know who you are as an individual. You got to know your personal beliefs. You got to know your convictions on who you are, what you stand for, what you don't stand for. And then when you go and vote, what you do is you look at their stance and you compare it to your stance. If you choose to vote, you may not even choose to be a part of the political, this, the political, voting and You may not, but it's good to learn to do that on the local level. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's actually a little bit, it's a little bit more personal when you're in your town, your city, and you're voting for, the mayor, the police chief, you know, those things on that level. It's good to start off there and to understand what's going on that level, because when you get into, the president, all of the other, it's a whole nother thing. But it's actually a little bit more funner, where you can learn to, you can help dictate what happens in your own city, your own country, your own wherever you are. So those politics, when you look at those politics are actually a little bit better. So, but you have to learn to think for yourself when you're thinking about this Donald Trump situation. You're going to be bombarded. I promise you, you're going to be bombarded from both sides, from the Democratic Party, from the Republican Party, on propaganda that's going to be for their side. So what you have to do is you have to look within yourself, your beliefs, what you believe, what you stand on, and then you match it up to what their beliefs is and what they stand on. But this situation with Donald Trump, yes, I believe in this. I believe in this attack to hurt his character. The 34 counts of felony and the hush money that was paid. To be honest with you, I don't know if that's true or not. I just know from the basics of, if you want to hurt somebody, this is the way that you do it. We got to put this propaganda behind him that he's paying hush money. He got 34 counts of felonies, and it's an attack from the Democratic Party. That's the level that I'm seeing it from. But he's in court now for it. Don't know if he's going to actually be you know what I'm saying, guilty or not of all these accounts. But it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to know. But you know what? Sometimes your back, I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes your back can be against the wall. It's a lot of different things that happen. And if he does come out on top on this, man, that's going to be oh man, it's crazy. Um, that's going to be crazy. But like I said, I don't know personally if it's true or not. But you have to figure out, you know what I'm saying, for yourself, and where you stand on these situations. Another thing is, let's get into that Bob Lee right quick. We can always come back. Make sure you hit the like button if you are in here, and I definitely appreciate it. Just shoot a thumbs up in the chat, or just whatever. But I appreciate that. But let's go to this Bob Lee situation. San Francisco, Bob Lee. I don't know if you heard about it or not. Bob Lee was he was the founder of Cash App, and he was found in his apartment, stabbed multiple times. And what had happened was they took him to the emergency room to seek to get medical attention, and that's where he died. So I don't know what's going on with Cash App. If I was you, I would just try to check and make sure that your cash is still there, because it's a lot of crazy things that's going on in this world. They haven't released like what possible motives could it be, or who was responsible. You know what I'm saying, for the situation. But at the same time, it seems to me that these situations all deal around money. Now, it was one thing that I said. It was a video that I want y'all to go check out. It was actually, this video was for the ladies, and I kind of knew that. Like when you do videos like this, it was a short that I did on my page. So whenever you get a chance, just make sure you go check out the short. But I did a video basically stating that. What happened. What happened is, it was Felicia Johnson. Real quick, I'm getting off of Bob Lee, but it was a video that I did on Felicia Johnson, and she had they found her body parts. But the situation is, the backstory behind it is that panel link Fox with a camera. Panel link Fox with a camera. Fox with a camera. Panel link Fox with a camera. Okay. the thing is, the backdrop, I'm not for sure what that is, panel link, Fox with the camera. I'm still a little bit new to this, so if you are on here, I'm still learning how to work the little StreamYard and all that. Okay, let me go ahead and let's do this. Let me do this. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on. I'm gonna jump on the camera. I'm gonna jump on the camera so that y'all can kind of see who you talking to. Yeah, how y'all doing today? Yeah, this is Sean. Yeah, I did my bad. I'm doing it the opposite way, but you got it. It's always opposite. Yeah, I'm doing a video on Donald Trump. That it was a Donald Trump. We already spoke about him the first 10 minutes of the video, and then we were speaking about Bob Lee. Bob Lee is a founder of Cash App, and just like I said before, we don't know that if Bob Lee, his story, the backdrop of the story, we don't know what type of motive, what type of motive it could have been that had, that led up to his death. A lot of times, like I was saying before, and I'm leading back up to the backstory of Felicia Johnson. I'm leading back up to their story. A lot of times it has to deal with, it usually deals with money, some type of way, the motive behind when you hear about these big league players like Bob Lee ending up dead, it's usually the motive is money. Okay, now the backstory and the backdrop that I wanted to lead back to, and when I said motives about money, is that the video that I did with Felicia Johnson, her motive was money. And what had happened was, let me go ahead and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get back on the Bob Lee situation, but I'm just trying to give you a story back behind it. So Felicia Johnson, she was contacted, right, online from this guy to have a one-on-one. She requested to be flown out to have a one-on-one, if you get my drift, in the amount of $500. Now I'm on live. I get certain words and key words that you say that you can't, it'll kind of mess you up. So you get my drift. So she had a one-on-one. Now her body disappeared for a whole year. So what had happened was they found her body later on, a year later, and her body was chopped up. I did a video saying you have to beware and not let money. That's what I said. I'm sorry. I was trying to get the words out. You do not have to do not let money cloud your judgment when you're in those situations. It's nothing wrong with getting money and getting your hustle on and doing what you got to do, but you got to listen. Sometimes you got to listen to that intuition that's in you that's telling you, hey, I might not need to be doing this right now. I'm all for a person hustling, getting their money, doing whatever they got to do, but when you ignore that intuition that you feel, that you know that little intuition that you feel, it's like an anxiety right before you know something is about to happen. And I'm gonna get into my my story. I'm gonna just say this real quick of when I got shot years ago. But what had happened was, I remember feeling that little anxiety. You know what I'm saying? I remember feeling that in the inside, in my gut. I knew that something was about to happen, but I chose to stay there, and that was the situation. So, but yeah, Bob Lee, when that story comes out, I guarantee you it's going to be, I about guarantee that story is going to have to do with some money that's surrounding that situation. So yeah, I just want to say, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. But yeah, make sure you get into understand what's going on with do not be brainwashed, from both sides. It's gonna be a lot of propaganda about Donald Trump. Don't be brainwashed from both sides. Make sure that you make your intellectual decision for yourself. And the only reason I'm saying make an intellectual decision for yourself, because you don't want to be moved just based on your emotions in a situation like that it was based on the Democratic Party, on what they were trying to do. They were trying to hurt his character, or even dealing with the Republican Party. But like I said, they're trying to get their seat. They're trying to get their seat solidified in there. So they're doing everything that they possibly can, I believe. And that's just my personal opinion. I'm not trying to say that you should believe what I believe. But go and do your research for yourself. No, understanding, knowing who you are as a person, as your personal, no, understanding, knowing who you are as yourself and your personal beliefs and what you stand on. And that's just me. So I just want to say thank y'all for watching and tuning in. And when you get a chance, you know, just check it out. But make sure you understand what's going on this politics. Do not get brainwashed and do not get emotionally led. So y'all have a good day, and I just want to say thank y'all for whoever tuned in. For all, I think there was Fox with the camera. I seen you on here. Um, there was a couple other people that I saw on here. I'll make sure I do the shout outs later in another video. But just make sure y'all go back, watch other videos, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you.